aces here in this competitive game. Brixey setting it up for Stewart, going for the kill. Ball hit the side of the net twice. 4 hits on that side by Willow Springs. Point side out for the Lady Tigers. Any coach will tell you can't give the other team points, and when you make small mistakes, they turn into big problems. Only because you have to try and recover the points you lose by not either putting a ball in play in football, by a fumble, things of that nature. So the little mistakes can suddenly mount up. 17-12 Bears as Russell hits a net ball. DuBois setting it up and going for that kill is Hahn, but is kept alive. Zabriana had a good chance at that one. Bumped over by Stewart. There's Strange to DuBois in the middle of 4. Up for Fulton, pushing it down, but Brixey keeps it alive. And the block kill by Fulton. I should say, keeping it alive was Aspen Crudgington, not Brixey. Excuse me, but no doubt about it, the block kill by Fulton. Service comes to Crudgington, to her sister, and a good shot there down the sideline by Zoe Holmes off the hands of the double kill attempt by the Salem Lady Tigers. Point side out to the Bears. Nice kill there by Zoe Holmes. That ball is out on the attempted serve. It's a little bit too hard for Carson Gilbert. She'll check out. Coming in the game will be Zoe Bryan. For the Lady Tigers, Kylie Wood back to serve. 14 serving 18, game 1. Wood's service comes down, dug out by Stewart to the net for Crudgington, and Paisley blasts it to the backside. Diving for was Flores, but another kill for the Lady Bears' tall middle hitter. She's impressive on how high she can get. Watched her warm-ups. She's got the elevation. I'm sure she's an excellent basketball player as well. Got a good vertical jump. DuBois to the net. Can't dig it out. And yes, they do dig it out. Strange does, but all the Tigers were watching. And the Bears were able to just push it back over to virtually an empty floor. All the Tigers just watch, and then they all crammed up right behind. Strange trying to dig it out. It's 20-14 Bears. Russell to Wood, setting it at the net, trying to push it over was DuBois, but there's Crudgington across to Stewart. Nice save there by Wood, keeping it alive, and Strange is able to get it across. Stewart across, going down, putting it down beautifully was Zoe Holmes, but Tigers really could do nothing with that defense. That was just a good pass and a great placement by Holmes. Can't defense that. There's an ace on a serve by Crudgington. 22-14. Aspen Crudgington comes to Russell, to DuBois, to the net to Strange, trying to take it over off the hands of the attempted block by Paisley Crudgington. It falls to the floor, point side out, Lady Tigers. Olivia Parker will come in to serve. Parker service, spins down, play to the net, tipped up in the air, and Crudgington plays it across. Caught ball called on Brixey. Pass by number 17, Zoe Bryan, was a little bit too close to the net. Brixey tried to bring it back, gets called for the caught ball. 16 serving 22. That spinner's an ace. That was a beautiful serve by Olivia Parker. Spinning that one over the net. That one just had like a curveball and took a little down and away. Well, that was beautiful serve by Olivia. 17 serving 22. 5 more of those, and now she blasts one into the net. (17) serving 23, game 1. Henley Johnson to serve. High arcing serve comes to Parker. To Woods, setting it there for Russell, but she missed going down the line. Russell trying to go straight down that line. She did that once in this game very nicely. This one's about a foot wide. And it's game point for the Bears. Service by Johnson comes to Flores. To Wood in the middle of the floor. Now to Strange, and off the hands of the attempted block of Paisley Crutchington. The ball goes towards the Bears bench. Point and side out for the Lady Tigers, and Strange will go back to serve. It's 24-18 Lady Bears. That service comes across, bumps up in the air by Johnson. Comes to Crutchington in the middle of the floor. That's Aspen Crutchington. Now comes across to Russell. Playing it deep. That is Bryant that comes across, and it goes to Sydney Stewart. She gets in front of the diving Strange, and Willow Springs takes game one by a score of 25-16. We'll take a 2-minute break and come back. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
For surprisingly great rates, contact your local State Farm agent today.
If you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Cameron Irway in Salem today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Hi, I'm Susie Cahill, Director of Healthy Dent County Fitness Center. Are you looking for a place to begin your journey to better health? Come inside. Never in my life have I been in another atmosphere where everyone was so friendly and eager to help others. It's not just the staff, it's the members. They're so passionate about what they do and so excited to help you. If you're ready to begin your journey to better health, come by and see us.
Progressive Ozark Bank's debit card is now ready for your smartwatch or phone. It's compatible with Apple Pay, Google Pay, and Samsung Pay. Just upload it to your mobile wallet and go. No more fumbling to find your card when you're in a hurry. Just tap and pay. Simple, easy, and secure. That's the progress of local banking. Progressive Ozark Bank, FDIC insured. Where people matter.
The Bank of Salem was founded in 1883 on the principles of local ownership, a commitment to the people of our community, local decisions, and a conservative approach to banking. As one of the oldest locally owned banks in the Ozarks, we've had the privilege to serve generations of local families. We pride ourselves on dedication to our customers and the people of Dent County, and we take pride in being an important part of it for years to come. The Bank of Salem, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back, Salem High School Gym. I'd like to thank our sponsors that make it possible for us to bring you all these Tiger events, and that includes the Looking Glass Salon, Candy Mink, and Katie Carney. They're proud supporters of KSMO Media, as are Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy. Well, we have got on the air. It is streaming live now. We did have an issue with the internet earlier. If you're just joining us, Salem lost game 1, 25-16. We do apologize for any inconvenience, but it wasn't our doing. The internet was out over at the station and the area, so we're not able to bring it to you. We will have the entire match, though, recorded, and it will be uploaded to you. So if you missed the first game, you can catch it later on a delayed basis. But we're back to live as Wood back sets it. And Du Bois trying to push it down the line. Got it blocked at the net by Crutchington. And now pushed over by Russell down the line. Kept alive by Bryant to the middle of the floor. And pushing it in the net was Sydney Stewart of Willow Springs. Salem with a 1-0 lead. So again, we apologize for the inconvenience. We are streaming live now. But if you did miss it, and we will have this entire game uploaded for you at the conclusion of the match. And you can go back and watch it at that time. Again, thanks for joining us for Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. 1-1 our score here in game 2. Willow Springs won the first one 25-16. Crutchington with the serve. Comes across to Wood in the middle of the floor and bumped over by Fulton. Bumped backwards and away from Crutchington by Henley Johnson and out of bounds. Kind of a little confusion there on the Lady Bears side. 2-1 Salem, game 2. We'll be back Thursday night when Thayer comes to town, the Lady Bobcats and the Tigers. That went off the net, dug out nicely to the net and went under the twine. Dug out nicely, though, by Aspen Crutchington. That ball hit the net, changed direction. She dove and elevated, but the ball went under the net. 3-1 Salem on the ace by Reagan Du Bois. That service comes down. Crutchington to the net to Brixey, pushing it across, and the Tigers, Du Bois diving for it, cannot get to it. The wise, the savviness of Brixey. I mentioned she is kind of their captain on the floor. She was for the most part. The last couple of years, I'm pretty sure she still is, as she is with one of their senior leaders. They have just 3 seniors on this Bears team. 4-2 our score as the attempted serve goes in the net for Willow Springs, and Russell goes back to serve for Salem. It's 4 serving 2 and immediately puts in the net. Back-to-back net serves by Lady Tigers and 1 by Willow. Can't score if you don't get the ball over the net, and neither team right now in the last 3 attempts haven't done so. That service comes to Strange, to Du Bois, to Abriana Hahn. Playing it deep, pushed there by Stewart, back setting it, and partially blocked. Holmes, they keep it alive. Nash setting it to the net, too close to the net. Salem can't do anything with it, and we're tied at 4-4. Need to set the ball about 2 feet away from the net. That's the ideal place, about 18 inches to 2 feet away and up, so the girl can get behind it. Now, it's easier said than done, obviously, and the ace right there by Brixey as Russell couldn't dig it out. 5-4 Lady Bears. Now, that's the goal. Put it about 6 inches away, you're going to end up going into the net to try and save it. Dug out nicely by the Tigers, and they keep it alive for the moment. Block kill there at the net by number 14, Carson Gilbert. Nash was able to keep that one going, but it went up to the net, and Gilbert was able to really do a good job of just firing it back, catching the Tigers in movement. 6 serving 4. Comes to Strange. Strange with trouble, gets it to Hahn. Now back to Strange, he'll bump it over. Played there by Crutchington. To the net to Gilbert, blocked down by Fulton. There's the other part. If you're too close to the net, the opponent can get their hands right there and block it back for a block kill. And there was a classic example of Addison going up, getting the hands up, and the pass, they set too close to the net and can't get the kill. It's blocked down for the point. Pushed over right there by Stewart. Comes to the net. Tigers dig it out, but can't elevate it straight up. They push it toward the stands. Point for the Lady Bears. It'll be 7 serving 5. We're in game 2. SCA contest. Coming in the ball game will be Emma Grogan. She's a sophomore. Her first varsity appearance in this match. Comes to Russell, to Du Bois, comes to Strange, blasting it down, and that'll go out into the stands. Played there by Grogan. She was able to get down in front of it, but put it into the stands. On the kill by Emma Strange. Nash checks out. Back to serve is Kylie Wood. Kylie's service comes down. Crutchington to the net to Brixey. Now to Crutchington. She pushes it over for an easy kill. Aspen to Brixey to Paisley. Almost sounds like a double play combination in baseball. That was a heck of a passing play, and the Crutchington sisters get the kill. It's Aspen Crutchington, the senior. That's Russell to Wood in the middle for Strange, playing it deep. Aspen again plays it across. That ball's good, put back across the net by Zoe Holmes. It comes to Hahn, who just pushes it over. Grogan to Brixey across for Stewart, and that's going to be a net violation called on Sydney Stewart. Point for the Lady Tigers. Parker back to serve. Livia had a couple of aces in her last attempt before hitting one in the net. That one played deep to Crutchington. Comes across, put in the middle by Holmes and played deep. Nice dig there by Flores. And then Parker can't play it over. Heck of a play by Flores to dig that one out, but the Tigers just couldn't get it back across the net. Hindley Johnson with that service to Parker. To Wood to the net, and Du Bois will bump it across. Set to Brixey across to Stewart. Blocked down, but goes out of bounds by Strange and Du Bois. It'll be a point for Willow Springs. They got up, double blocked her. Unfortunately, the ball ricocheted toward the Bears bench and out of bounds. Johnson with a soft serve to Strange. Now to Du Bois, pushing it across, tip, push back, and that's going to be a point for the Lady Tigers. Grogan in her haste to come up, got herself a little bit out of position as Crutchington pushed the ball back, but she had moved in and then could not retreat. Point for the Lady Tigers. 8 serving 10. Game 2. Strange with a nice serve. Comes across, push to the net to Stewart. Push down and in front of Kylie Wood. Point side out to Lady Bears. It's 11 serving 8. As Paisley Crutchington goes to the back. The 6-footer, who's just a sophomore. Ready to serve. Plays that one deep. Du Bois plays that high in the air to Flores. In the middle of the floor for Fulton. Ball tipped and goes out of bounds. It looked like a pass from Crutchington up to Carson Gilbert. She couldn't elevate it. Point side out, Lady Tigers. You know, Melvin Motors and More is a proud supporter of KSMO Media, the Salem Tigers, and local events. Melvin Motors and More, as well as Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy at 1918 68 Junction. Proud supporter of KSMO Media and our Salem Tigers. Wishing them the best. Tater Sporting Goods and Taxidermy. Tigers Strange plays into the net as she and Nash almost collide. Point side out to the Lady Bears. We're in game 2. Sydney Stewart goes back to serve. 12 serving 9. A soft serve played there by Strange. To Du Bois to Fulton. Plays it down. That's good. Nice direction by Fulton off the arm of Sydney Stewart. Point side out. Lady Tigers are in this ball game down by 2. We say it quite a bit. You just have to go on a run. You got to get some confidence. And Lady Tigers, Russell's going to check out. Coming in the game will be Josie Howard. Howard, just a sophomore, getting in there. 10 serving 12. Good service played there to the net. Now comes to Crutchington. The Tigers are there though. Du Bois to Nash to Fulton. Playing it deep in the corner. Hensley playing it up to the net. And it's a point for the Lady Tigers as Brixey made contact with the net for a net violation. Pass up to Caitlin Brixey. Pushed her right against the twine. She backed into it. Point inside out, point for the Lady Tigers. It's now 11 serving 12. That serves a good serve. Tipped and good. It's an ace off the hands of Sydney Stewart. And we're tied. Well, Howard had been practicing a serve when she came in about 2 weeks ago in our last broadcast. Had some success. Right now she's having some very good success with a serve. That one sails deep. Played there by Crutchington. Comes to the net and partially blocked at the net, but the kill belongs to Carson Gilbert. Tigers went up for it, could not block it at the net. Point side out, Lady Bears, as Brixey goes back to serve. Russell checking out, waiting. Oh, she's going to stay in. Howard comes out. The service comes across and out by Brixey. Fulton checks out. Flores back in. 13-13, game 2. Serve comes back. Picking that down is Holmes. To the net, she goes for the kill. That's too deep. Salem with the lead, 14-13. Zoe Holmes had the elevation and the angle, but just missed about a foot and a half, 18, 20 inches too deep. Flores serve. Soft serve comes back to Stewart. To the net, Brixey. There's Crutchington. Nash is there for Salem. Du Bois setting it first. Emily Strange. And a double hit called on Salem. Wow, that was set up nicely, but a double hit. Point to the Lady Bears. Wow, that was set up nicely, but a double hit call took it away from the Lady Tigers. Emma Grogan back to serve again. Soft serve to Russell, to Du Bois, setting it there for Strange, and that's a good kill. Stewart put the paw up, but it went right off the arm and out of bounds. Strange got all that one. When Emily gets up, gets that back arched, and can follow through, watch out, she can drill it. Kylie Wood with the service. 15-14, Salem on top. Brixey to the net, and the kill for Crutchington. That's that perfect set, kind of telling you about it. She got it across to Paisley Crutchington. Tigers could do nothing with that one. It was blocked into the net. Here's Wood setting it at the net for Strange. Tipped, kept alive by the Bears. Crutchington back to Grogan, who'll play it across. Strange to Wood, back to Strange, tipping it down. Played back, up high in the air to Stewart, and that's in. Salem had 2 chances to set it, didn't get it up right to where anybody could power the ball, and they could just dink it across. It gives the Bears another chance, and they finally prevail. 16-15, Willow Springs. Aspen Crutchington, the senior, back to serve. That soft serve comes to Strange. To Wood. Now to Du Bois. Tipped, kept alive by Crutchington. Put up high, and Stewart bumps it over. There's Flores. To Wood. To the net. Strange plays it deep. Grogan's there to Brixey. To Crutchington in the middle of the floor. Blocked down by Emily Strange. Brixey tries it again, this time trying to push it to the open side. Missed, and we're tied at 16. Kaylin Brixey saw the opening there. That was a good idea, but was a little bit, pushed it a little bit too strong and missed the out-of-bounds line on the sideline in front of the Tiger bench by a couple of feet. Parker serves, comes to Crutchington, comes to the net, and it doesn't make it over. Played that ball back to the net, but a little too hard, and the ball hit the bottom of the twine. It's an ace for Parker, and the Salem Tigers with a 1-point lead. That one down the side, it goes to Grogan. Kept alive, playing it to Crutchington in the middle of the floor to Flores. To Wood, for Strange, and it goes off the hands of Crutchington out of bounds. It's a kill for Emily Strange, and a timeout called by Coach Christina Collins. 18-16, Salem on top, back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop in the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
Welcome back. I want to thank all the people to make it possible for us to bring you these activities on KSMO Media, like Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, Ashley Cunningham. And we appreciate all the great work that they do in helping us bring you Tiger events on KSMO Media. The service comes off the hands of Grogan for an ace. Parker, again, she has kind of a curveball. At times, we saw her do this earlier, and the ball kind of spins, and it kind of goes down and in. There's one that's kind of more like a knuckleball. Comes to the net. Strange gets the kill on the block kill. Ball is barely going to go over the net. Emily Strange was able to just dink it down. 2 Bears collided trying for that ball, and they're slow in getting up. They're kind of tangled up on the floor. And one of them is a little slow, and that may be Brixey. She's kind of on the bottom of that pile. She's probably gonna stick it out? Is the official gonna let her stay in? Or, yep, appears that it is. 20 serving 16. Salem on top here, game 2. Parker the next service. Comes back to Crutchington, to Brixey at the net to Stewart, playing it across. It goes off the hands of Parker, kept alive by Flores, and Wood will bump it over. There's Grogan, the pass to Brixey in the middle to Crutchington for the kill, and she gets it. Paisley Crutchington deflected that one down off the hands of Strange, and Du Bois almost kept it alive. Point side out, Lady Tigers, Lady Bears, I should say, 17 serving 20. That service comes to Strange. To Wood, back to Emily, pushing it deep. played there, straight up in the air to Brixie. Now it comes to Stewart, playing it deep. Tigers Parker pushing it there, and Emily pushes it deep, and it's in. Emily Strange caught the Lady Bears creeping up on the net. And Grogan, who's the deep player, also got caught on the wrong side of the floor. It's 21-17. Here's an ace on the serve by Strange, as Henley Johnson couldn't dig it out and hit the official on the chair with the return. 22-17 in game 2. Salem with a lead. Strange next service comes down. That one spins out of bounds. Point and side out to the Lady Bears. 18 serving 22. Grogan checks out. Back in the ball game is Carson Gilbert. Paisley Crutchington, the talented tall sophomore, ready to serve. 18 serving 22, game 2. Service. Well, I can't tell you. Flores started to put her hands up, backed off, and hit Emily Strange. It's an ace. There's nothing difficult to that service whatsoever, but the Tigers miscommunicated, and that's an easy point for Lady Bears. 19 serving 22. Flores to the net. Wood setting it there for Fulton. Partially tipped at the net, kept alive. Brixie to the twine for Gilbert. Block kill for Addison Fulton at the net. Carson Gilbert went for the big kill. And Addison went straight up, put it right back down. Point side out, Lady Tigers, 23-19. Salem down 1-0. 23-19, Lady Tigers in the pink. DuBois service comes back to Johnson. At the net, back sitting at Brixie. Pushed back by Fulton. At the net, comes across to Gilbert, too deep. Carson Gilbert trying to go to the deep end of the court. Missed it by quite a bit. And it's game point for the Lady Tigers, trying to even up the match at 1 game each. It's DuBois with the serve. Comes down to Crutchington. They set the net for Gilbert. She gets it in. Carson Gilbert actually kind of fanned on that one. That change of pace fooled the Lady Tigers. Point side out to the Lady Bears. Sydney Stewart back to serve. Service comes to Strange. High in the air to DuBois. To Fulton, pushing it down. Played up in the air by Stewart. To the net to Crutchington. Kept alive there by DuBois, and nobody goes after the ball. This happens occasionally. It happens to Salem Tigers a little bit more than I've seen any other team this year. They get a good pass and nobody's there. Now here's Nash for the kill, going deep. And I think it's on the line. I've seen no call. Now it is the call. Willow Springs coach not happy about it, but the Salem Tigers win game 2 by a score of 25-21. We'll come back with a 2-minute break. And game 3 in this match here in Salem is SCA contest between the Bears and the Tigers. In 2 minutes, this is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Save on everyday items with digital coupons at Town & Country Supermarkets. It's easy. Download the Town & Country Markets app and browse through a variety of digital coupons available. Then clip them to your account. You can also clip digital coupons online at tcmarkets.com. Shop at the store for your favorite items, then tell us your phone number at checkout, and the digital coupons will be deducted from your purchase automatically. Scan this QR code to learn more and start saving more today.
With our outstanding local sponsors, we are able to bring you this and many other community broadcasts. Some of these sponsors include United Country Real Estate, The Local on 4th Street, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, Hubs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, Tater's Sporting Goods and Taxidermy LLC, Melvin's Motors, and more. Be sure to thank these sponsors for helping bring you Salem Tiger Sports right here on KSMO Media.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
Do-it-right deals are going on now at K&H Auto Supply, where you'll find Sprayway Glass Cleaner, 2 for $9, Blue Devil Radiator Flush for $6.99 a quart, and Blaster Silicone Spray for only $8.99. K&H Auto Supply, your Park City Auto Parts store right here in Salem.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center in Salem is here for all of your veterinary needs. From your house cat to a herd of cattle, Dr. Cunningham and her expert staff are here to help. Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center is committed to providing your animals with the highest level of care and support. Schedule an appointment today for checkups, boarding, surgery, supplies, or even 24/7 emergency services for established clients. Stop by or call in today and get the veterinary care that your pets deserve.
Welcome back. Game 3 now underway on the serve by Willow Springs. Tigers' Emily Strange will put it back across. Crutchington plays it to Brixie, now across to her sister. And off the ceiling it's going to come. Down to Wood, to Fulton. Plays across, played back to the net by Crutchington across. Tipped back at the net, kept alive. And a net violation called on Sydney Stewart. Ball was up forever on top of that light fixture. Aspen and Paisley Crutchington sisters, one a senior, one just a sophomore. 1-0 Salem. They won last game 25-21. Reagan Du Bois with a service dug out by Crutchington. They backset it going for the kill. Tigers keep it alive, and Emily Strange able to push it back across. Now Gilbert pushing it deep after the Tigers dig it out, and they get the point. Gilbert maybe panicked a little bit after the Tigers dug it out, pushed it deep, a little bit too deep, and the Tigers get the point. Crutchington now across to Gilbert going for that kill. There's Flores to Du Bois, across to Russell, bumped over. Set by across, going for that kill, going Stewart, but Salem is there, and now ball called on Nash. Trying to had our hands at two different levels. Ball hit both. Double hit. Side out. Nash sets it up high. Du Bois sets it back deep for Strange. Who plays it across. Dug out there by Crutchington. Kept alive and going for that kill and getting it was Gilbert. Nice short set by Caitlin Brixie to Gilbert. She did not miss. 2-2. Service by Stewart. It's short. Nash puts it up to Du Bois. Setting it there, trying to go for it down was Fulton, but the Bears are there. Du Bois again. This time for Russell, right in the net. Leia never got it behind that one at all. It's flat-footed, put it right in the twine. Sydney Stewart serves it up. Du Bois after the play by Strange gets it back. Strange down deep. Kept alive there, and Stewart going for the kill. Puts it way too far into the Salem stage. Got underneath that one, and it sailed. That was about 8 feet behind the line. 3-3 our score. Leia Russell to serve this one. Running jump serve comes to Johnson. To the net, coming to Crutchington for the kill. She's got it. When you can field the serve like that and get the first good pass, teams are really very good at getting those points. That was played just about absolute perfection by Willow Springs. That service by Brixie, out of bounds, point inside out the Lady Tigers. It's a beautiful thing to see when it's done just right. The Lady Bears on their last point actually did that. So not much to deny. When you can do it that way, just tip your cap. Point comes to Brixie. Now setting it back. Another kill. This time by Gilbert. Brixie with the back set. She hasn't done that too often today. Maybe that caught Salem off guard. Grogan checks in. 5 serving, 4 Bears up. Salem and Willow Springs each for the win in this match. That serve goes off the arms of Russell. Out of bounds. And ace, 6-4. And Coach Atkinson calls timeout. 6-4 Lady Bears. We're going to come back in 30 seconds with more Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Salem Memorial District Hospital believes that our community deserves the very best health care one could offer. We understand that all physicians need the highest quality images to thoroughly treat each situation. With you in mind, Salem Memorial District Hospital has brought these services home, and that includes our new state-of-the-art MRI. Don't waste your time and money driving long distances. Let us take care of you here at home. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
6-4 Lady Bears. United Country Salem Realty is a proud supporter of KSMO Media and your Salem Tigers. Babette Wells, broker, owner, and the entire staff there wish them the very best this year. United Country Salem Realty bringing you Tiger activities on KSMO Media. Grogan with the service, comes back to Flores. To Du Bois. They set it for Strange for the kill, and she's got it. Whistled that one right by Grogan's left ear. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Nash out, Wood in. Kylie Wood with a serve. Comes down, played there by Crutchington. To Brixey, back to Crutchington. At the net, blocked down by the Lady Tigers. Kept alive, Stewart. Pushes it over for Willow Springs. Du Bois across, bumped over by Hahn. Back to Grogan in the backcourt. Setting it across for Crutchington for the kill, and she gets it. Salem double block, could not dig it out. Aspen Crutchington with that kill, point side out, Lady Bears. 7 serving 5. Here's Flores to Wood. At the net for Strange. Dink down, but kept alive by the Tigers. Pushed over by Wood. And now caught ball, a net violation, excuse me, on Willow Springs Bears number 26, Sydney Stewart. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Originally, I thought it might have been a caught ball, but I didn't know how. And I saw the official on the far side put the arm against the net. That service by Parker comes to the net. Played up high, and Crutchington for the kill. Diving ever by Flores to keep it alive. Now across, falling in as Russell's shot hit the top of the net, bounded over the attempted block, and fell behind Caitlin Brixey. We're tied at 7 on the kill by Russell. Parker. Ready to serve. That one comes down to Grogan. To net, Brixey setting it at the net for Zoe Holmes, but Willow Springs able to get it back across. Now Strange playing it deep in the corner. It's on the line. Point for the Lady Tigers. 8 serving 7. Strange played in that far corner. The officials hesitated. Parker serves a short one. It's an ace. That ball hit the side of her hand and spun over. Zoe Holmes did all she could to dig it out, but can only put it in the net. Yeah, another ace for Parker, and that's her 3rd ace of the match. Another service. This one's deeper, played by Crutchington to the net. Quick set, and that one is too deep. Played there by Paisley Crutchington and went out of bounds. Point for the Lady Tigers. They lead it by 3. 10 serving 7. We're in the game 3, 1-1 on the games. That serve spins out of bounds. Again, Parker's service goes out of bounds as it spun over toward the Lady Bear bench. And Hindley Johnson will serve. Johnson's service comes down high. Flores to Wood, setting in the net for Russell for the kill. Played there by Grogan to Johnson. Pushed down cross and off the hands of Wood, out of bounds on the kill by Sydney Stewart. Nine serving 10. Johnson's service comes across. Parker straight to the air to Russell. Back in the middle of the floor. Pushed deep by Strange. To the net. Quick set, pushed over and kept alive by Wood. To Du Bois, to Strange, and Emily fanned on it. Got on top too quick, put it right in the net, and we're tied 10-10. Hindley Johnson back again to serve. We're in game 3. A service goes off Parker to Strange, and now Tigers come together. Nobody touches the ball. There's got to be communication on the floor right there. Nobody called it. And that ball falls, and the Bears have 11-10 lead. Now Parker pushed it over the net, pushed right back in, but pushed back over across, and block kill by Paisley Crutchington as Flores was able to field it but put it right back across the net. But Crudgington was waiting for it there. 12-10. Willow Springs with 5 straight points. To the net, Woods setting there for Strange for the kill. That stops that streak. She gets on top and buries it on the Bears side. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Emily Strange back to serve. 11 serving 10. Game 3. Each team with 1 win. Strange service comes across, played by Johnson. Straight in the air to Brixia coming across, and a nice shot and diving effort by Strange. But Sydney Stewart really got a lot on that one, coming off the wing. That outside hitter, they can do a lot if they can put a lot behind that ball. And it wasn't much of a windup there at all for Stewart, but she got a lot on it. And Strange could not handle that. Kill for Stewart. Crudgington's service comes to Du Bois. Coming to Kylie Wood, she can't handle a pass. Willow Springs in a 3-point lead, 14-11, game 3. Paisley Crudgington with that service. Comes to Flores to the net. Dug out, and the Tigers push it across. That's Addison Fulton. Comes across to Crudgington. And Paisley Crudgington blasted out of bounds. Point side out, Lady Tigers. It's 12 serving 14. Reagan Du Bois. She's back to serve. That service down the corner, played by Crudgington off the roof, kept alive and bumped over. And a girl is hurt for Willow Springs, pushing it down, and they're going to get the point, but Crudgington is down. Paisley Crudgington dove over that ball and did not get back up. She went down hard, and she is slow in getting up. Keeps rubbing her hip. She's going to stay out there. Bears got the point as Salem could not handle the return. Sydney Stewart with a soft serve played there to the Tigers for Russell. Ball to net, kept alive by the Bears and played over by Stewart, but out of bounds. Tried to go across the court, missed it. Point side out, Lady Tigers. They trail it by 2. A little past the midway point of game 3. Leah Russell in the serve. Salem needs to get some good serves here. They went on a good service run in game 2. They need it again. Russell with that serve. Comes to Johnson, straight in the air to Brixie, and now across to Crudgington. Du Bois to Russell, and Fulton will play it deep. Crudgington to the net. Brixie setting it there at the net, and the Tigers can't play it across. Ball is up in the air for Aspen, Crudgington, Nash, and Fulton. And really nobody got it, and it fell on the Salem side. Side out to the Lady Bears, and 16 serving 13. Strange to Du Bois for Hahn. Nice shot, but dug out nicely by Crudgington and the official's chair. And unfortunately for them, a good effort there by Zoe Holmes, almost taking that off the chair. The Bears could not get it back across. They played it back across the court, did Holmes, but heck of an effort. Almost ate that official's chair. That was a heck of a try. Ball comes to Holmes again. She'll go for the kill here, partially blocked by the Tigers at the net. Nash bumps it over for Strange. He'll play it deep, too deep. (17-14) Lady Bears. Grogan back in the serve. This is game 3. Grogan's service comes to Russell. Push across, locked down. Tigers give it right back to him for the attempt to kill to get it. Du Bois at the net, tried to push it across, guided across. The Bears guided it right back, and then she laid it right back up to him again. And timeout called by Coach Atkinson. It's 18-14, Lady Bears back in the 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Southtown Furniture. Southtown, where the bargains are. We've got everything from furniture to appliances.
This is game 3 of the best of 5. I want to thank Hub's Tire Center for being a proud supporter of KSMO Media, bringing you Tiger events and athletics and civic events. Hub's Tire Center, Highway 19 South, right here in Salem. Emma Grogan with the serve. Comes to Flores, who plays in the middle of the floor to Du Bois, across to Strange. Flat-footed, gets it partially blocked, comes down and bumped high in the air and pushed across by Grogan. Strange to Du Bois. Back to Strange, tries to fist it over, gets it across. Playing it back up high in the air, Stewart, and bumped over by Crutchington. To the net, Du Bois. The short set pushed again over by Emily Strange. That was too far away. This one comes back to Russell. Set by Du Bois. Just a nice redirect and a point. Reagan really did a good job of redirecting that one. Just tipping it back over. Catching Stewart too far in the back court. 15 serving 18. Kylie Wood in the serve. And Salem needs a run here. Kylie's service comes down and goes out of bounds. That's not the way to do it. (19-15). Lady Bears. That service comes down to Du Bois. They set it there. Pushing it there is Hahn, but kept alive by Crutchington. Comes across and putting it into the net was Zoe Holmes. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Olivia Parker checks in. She has gone on a nice run of some serves. Let's see if she can do it again. Salem down by 3 points. They need some big serves here. Crutchington gets it to Brixie, and they just push it across off the arms of Flores, kept alive, and Strange will play it deep. Crutchington to Brixie, to the net, going for the kill and getting that one easily is Sydney Stewart. And Salem not getting any offensive push right now. They are not getting any sets right now for any power whatsoever. They're playing on their heels against the Bears, letting them take all the hard shots. It has to change a little bit here, get some momentum. Here's Du Bois just trying to dink it in, push back, pushed up high. Du Bois to the net to Emily Strange. There was the attempted kill, and she gets the work, get it set to work as the block down by Stewart goes out of bounds, and Salem gets the point inside out. Big block, but it went too far. Back behind everybody in Salem. That's beautiful serve by Emily Strange. That ball died as it got over the net. It's a pure ace. That ball wasn't touched by anybody. That got right in between the Lady Bear defense. And it's 18 serving 20. Emily again. That service comes down. It's another ace in front of a diving Grogan. And it's a 1-point ball game. Emily Strange, back-to-back aces. Another service right in the net. Get on a roll, you need to keep it going. And with rally scoring, you lose it in the net like that. It's a 2-point swing. You lose the chance to score, but you give the other team the point. And the later in the game it gets, that point is a lot harder to win back. Crutchington with a service. Dug out nicely by Du Bois, kept alive, and Russell pushes it deep. Johnson to Brixie in the middle of the floor, and a point for the Lady Tigers as Brixie was called for a double hit. Point side out, Lady Tigers. They trail it by 1. It's 21-20. Salem won game 2, 25-21. Lost game 1, 25-16. Du Bois back to serve. Getting late in this one. Du Bois service comes back to Johnson. They play it across to Stewart. And now she putting it right in the net was number 14, Carson Gilbert. And we are tied 21-21 in game 3. Salem looking for their second win of the year. This series this match is tied 1-1 right now. Du Bois with that service comes back. Crutchington to Brixie, and getting it across was Gilbert, but the Tigers are there. Now Russell, that ball's tipped at the net and falls in. Off the hands of Gilbert, it deflected down. Another point for the Lady Tigers. They take a 1-point lead. 22 serving 21. Reagan DuBois with yet another service. Here it comes. That one played there by Crutchington to the net. And Brixey can't get it over. She got injured earlier in the game and she was a little slow in getting to that one. Tried to deflect it over, put it right in the net. 23-21. That's an ace for DuBois. This service played deep. Played up straight in the air by Leah and pushed over by Willow Springs. Nash setting it in the middle for Addison Fulton to Johnson. Set it at the net for Gilbert for the kill. Kept alive with a diving play by Flores and pushed over by Russell. Again to the net, Brixey across for Stewart. Again, the Tigers can't get that big point when they need it right there. A heck of a diving effort by Flores. She saved one, couldn't save the second one. Point side out to the Lady Bears. Salem still with a 1-point lead. As Sydney Stewart goes back to serve. Soft serve. They set it in the middle for Fulton. Again, no power behind that shot. Brixey setting it back for Crutchington. Plays it across. Diving effort by Strange to keep it alive. Now back to Russell. Off the net, kept alive momentarily. Now Brixey back in the middle of the floor. Getting it there. The Tigers keep it alive to DuBois. Now to Fulton. Bumping it deep. Played there by Crutchington. Brixey setting it there, trying to push it across with Leah. Tigers can't keep it alive. Lily Leah got it across, and we're tied at 23. Salem just is not generating any hard offense right now. I don't know if the girls are tired or what, but they're just bumping it back over and giving Willow Springs ample opportunities. They've got to get aggressive on the offensive side. Right now, that's not happening. 23-23 our score. Back to serve, Caitlin Brixey. Her service comes down to Flores. Comes to Strange, now to Nash. Off the net, kept alive by Brixey. Pushed in the middle of the floor and pushed into the net by Sydney Stewart. Game point for the Lady Tigers as the side goes out. Leah Russell back to serve. 1-point ball game. Salem gets this point. They take a 2-1 lead. Russell to service, comes down. Off of Gilbert, kept alive, pushed to the front. Gilbert will bump it over. Strange to the net. DuBois setting there for Fulton, playing it deep, and net violation called on Fulton. Again, the set too close to the net. And there's nothing Addison can do to try and get to that ball except cross the center line and trying to get to it. 24-24. It's just inches. That's all it takes. Grogan's serve comes to Strange. To DuBois. Playing it across to Hahn. Playing it high in the air to Gilbert. Setting it there. Going for that kill, but missing it was Zoe Holmes. She put it right in the net. Point side out to the Lady Tigers. And Flores will go back to serve. Maddie Flores serves, spins down, plays to the net by Stewart. Comes across to Crutchington. Diving effort by Russell, played back, and it's good! The block kill by Emily Strange could not be played by Zoe Holmes. And the Salem Lady Tigers win game 2, or game 3, 26-24. After winning game 2, 25-21, they lead this match 2-1. Back in 2 minutes with game 4. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
I am a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm here to talk about life, your dreams, your work, your family, and how you can protect it all with a company that will talk to you with the honesty of a farmer and take care of you with the integrity of a neighbor. I'll make sure no detail is left uncovered so your family can breathe easy. Because just like you, I chose to build a life in Missouri too. I'm a Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and I'm from Missouri for life.
I'm Dr. Tiffany Bland with Salem Memorial District Hospital. Recently, there have been many changes within our local clinics and hospitals, and you may find yourself looking for a new provider for your children. At SMDH, we would like to reach out to the community to let you know that we do see patients of all ages. Most of our providers are family practice, which means that we have been trained to see well-child visits as well as sick visits. Salem Memorial District Hospital. Every patient, every encounter, every time.
Sorry, Dad.
Sure, you could get him a new car. You could also light a pile of money on fire. Because as long as Mr. It wasn't my fault takes the wheel on occasion, maintaining this car is your best option. So keep it running longer, stronger, with quality parts and a whole lot of Napa know-how.
Dad, where are you going?
With tax season fast approaching, you might have some questions that you need answered. If so, give the Tax Masters a call. They have over 40 years of experience and can handle all types of accounting services plus certified e-filing. Don't ever let yourself be a slave to the IRS. Come and see Jackie or Beth at Tax Masters located at 107 West 4th Street here in Salem, or call 729-3001.
At the high school gym, about ready to get underway with Game 4. Salem leads the sets, two sets to one. And this is Game 4. As I mentioned, it's pink out night here. Salem Tigers in their pink uniforms with the black numbers and lettering. Willow Springs in their burgundy uniforms with the black pants. Lady Tigers won Game 3, 26-24, trailed in that one by 4 points as late as 19-15. Battle back. This is Game 4. The serve by Strange plays off the top of the furnace and comes down back into the hands of Crudgington. She gets it to Stewart, and Stewart blasts it in for a point. 1-0 Lady Bears. Carson Gilbert checks in for Grogan. Back to serve will be Paisley Crutchington. She got injured in that last game a little bit. She seems to be okay now. Comes to Strange. Strange can't field that service, and it's an ace as it goes almost into the scorer's bench. 2-0 Lady Bears. Crutchington serves again. That one's too hard and high, and that ball sailed. Paisley, just a sophomore. He's going to be something to watch in the next couple of years in volleyball and I believe basketball as well. Reagan Du Bois back to serve. One serving two. This is Game 4. Comes to Crutchington. Back setting it at the net, pushing it across, and getting that point was Sydney Stewart. 3-1 Lady Bears. Sydney Stewart goes back to serve. 3 serving 1. The service comes to Strange, which can high in the air to Du Bois. Playing it at the net to Nash, who puts it about 4 feet past the end line, trying to go cross court, but missed it. 4-1 Lady Bears. Stewart's next service comes over. Strange to Du Bois to Fulton. Plays it down, but missed it. 5-1. Salem with an emotional 26-24 win in Game 3, but that emotion's gone right now. They're struggling a little bit on defense as the service by Stewart goes into the net. 2 serving 5. Sports is fickle. You get on a run, things are great. Everybody's happy. Get a couple things go wrong, and the emotions can drop quickly. See if Russell can put it back. Off the net. Nice dig out, though, by Willow Springs. Keeping it across is Crutchington. Played at the net by Russell to Hahn. Playing it across, dug out there by Stewart to the net. Back to Crutchington. Playing it deep to Du Bois. To Nash. To Fulton. Played it back to Stewart. Across to Crutchington again. Tigers Strange is there. To Du Bois. To Hahn. Trying to dig it in. It goes off Crutchington. Kept alive by Stewart. And pushed over by Brixey. There's Russell. To Du Bois. Now to Nash. Blocked at the net. Pushed back across by the Salem Tigers. Kept alive by the Bears. Brixey. Now back to Stewart. There's Leah Russell. Tigers go for Fulton. Partially blocked. Play back and out of bounds by Crutchington. Aspen Crutchington reached behind her. Tried to push that one back. Instead deflected it out of bounds. A long, well-played point by both teams. as Russell goes back to serve. 3 serving 5. That service off the net. Dug out, and Crutchington will keep it alive. Back to Johnson. Playing it deep. There's Strange to Du Bois to Fulton. Way too deep. Hassan got underneath that one. That ball sailed. 6 serving 3. Game 4. Caitlin Brixey back to serve. That service right in the net. She has struggled serving tonight for the Lady Bears. Mentioned she's kind of one of their key ingredients, and her night has been not the best for her tonight, serving. And she also got a little bit banged up on the floor earlier in game 2. Service comes back to Crutchington. A back set trying to push it off is Gilbert. So Brixey with a bad set there. And Carson Gilbert trying to play it, pushed it right into the official's chair. That works out well for Lady Tigers as Flores' next service. Played deep, plays right there to Holmes. She goes for it, a point for the Salem Tigers on a double hit on Brixey. She's probably thinking a little bit too much now. 6-6 our score. This is game 4. Madison Flores, that service comes down, and it's going to fall for an ace. It could not be dug out by Paisley Crutchington. She went down and got to it, but could not elevate it. Coach Christina Collins calls timeout. Salem 7, Bears 6. We're in game 4 of the Pink Out night, and we'll be right back in 30 seconds. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
No matter what, every morning, farmers go to work, doing what needs done. The work is unforgiving. The days are long, real long. They nurture, they grow, they harvest. When the day is done, sell the fruits of your labor to your neighbors on Town Screen.
I want to thank our friends at Country Chic Boutique and Photography, being a proud supporter of KSMO Media and bringing you Tiger and Salem events. Country Chic Boutique and Photography on Iron Street, right here in Salem, Missouri. 7 serving 6 comes back to Holmes, trying to push it back up, tipped over and kept alive nicely by Russell, and pushed over by Strange. Crutchington to the net. Brixey across to Crutchington, tipped and in. Off the hands of the attempted block of Emily Strange and Savannah Nash. It's 7-7, game 4. Emma Grogan goes back to serve. Where's number 23, and that service comes to Flores. Playing it to Du Bois in the middle of the floor. Now to Strange, right in the net. Emily got a little anxious, got up on top, and got on top of the ball, drilled it in the top of the net. Grogan's next one comes to Flores. Pushing it to Du Bois. Back it comes to Hunt. Playing it deep. Waiting for it there is Stewart. And back setting it is Holmes trying to get across. Tigers are there. Nash back setting it for Du Bois, playing it deep. Pushed up high by Brixey. Comes to the net, and Crutchington will bump it over. Flores to Du Bois. The net to Strange. Can't get behind it. Comes back to Grogan, and pushing it deep was Stewart. But the Tigers keep it alive to Strange. Tipped at the net, kept alive. And now you got Tigers trying to fight for it, as Du Bois and Strange were battling for it on the same side. Did not get that one at all. No communication between those two girls as the pass came across. So an easy gift point for Willow Springs. Du Bois now to Strange, tips it deep. Played there by Grogan to the net, kept alive and put down and in by Crutchington. Good play by Lady Bears to dig that one out of almost the official's chair and then put it to where only Crutchington could hit it, and that was a perfect pass from that location. She got the kill, and that service there by Brixey goes into the net. 8 serving 10. Or Grogan that goes into the net. 8 serving 10. Brixey with that nice dig. Savannah, I should say, I'm sorry. Kylie Wood back to serve. Ball comes up in the net, pushed up into the net as Holmes could not elevate it. Zoe got to the net, but the pass there by Brixey too short. Point for the Lady Tigers. It's a 1-point ball game. 9 serving 10. This is game 4. Wood's next service. It's an ace. It falls in between the entire defense of the Lady Bears. They all started, they all stopped. That was just an absolutely perfectly placed ball by Wood. Kylie, next service, a little bit deeper. Played straight in the air by Stewart. Brixey setting it back for Crutchington. Tipped at the net. Strange playing it there for Hahn, partially tipped. Comes to Stewart. Now to Brixey, back to Stewart. She'll play it deep. Russell to the net. Played back and bumped over by Dubois. Brixey to Grogan, to the net. Crutchington playing it back deep. Flores to Wood. Bad pass. Bad pass by Kylie. That ball's way too close to the net. Point over and side out to the Lady Bears. That service comes down dugout by Russell. To Wood, now back to Dubois. Playing it deep, play back to the net to Grogan. Pushed over, there's Reagan Dubois to Wood. Cross to Hahn, playing it deep. There's Crutchington for the Lady Bears. Now comes to Stewart, puts it back in the net. Sydney Stewart never got it over the net. Bears hitting it 4 times after it came back. 11-11 our score, game 4. Salem with a 2-1 lead. Service by Parker. Nice serve. Grogan plays it to Brixey. And putting it straight down was Zoe Holmes. Holmes came down and got way on top of that one and just drilled at the bottom of the net. Don't see that very often. Parker, there's an ace. She's had a good serve all night long. And she has kind of been a catalyst on the service side for the Lady Tigers this evening. Olivia's done a good job back there. Next service, spins that one. Trouble for Brixey there, but they keep it alive. Push back, brought down by Tigers. They get it to the net. Again, a bad pass by Wood. Too close, but a net. Nope. No net violation, just 4 hits on Salem's side. Kylie's just getting that ball too close to the net on that pass. Tigers can't do anything with it. Here's Strange, back to Wood, now back to Dubois. Plays it deep, Grogan for the Bears. Getting across to Crutchington, she puts it in the net. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Aspen Crutchington. It's game 4, girls are getting a little tired on both sides. See a lot more flat-footed hits now. 14 serving 12. Dug out there by Johnson. Elevated for Crutchington, and that's a kill for her. That's Paisley Crutchington. There are 2 sisters, Aspen and Paisley, and Tigers got a piece of it. The ball deflects out of bounds. Point side out, Lady Bears. Paisley Crutchington back to serve. 13 serving 14, game 4. Service is soft. Flores puts it up to Wood, setting it there for Addison. And Fulton's shot partially blocked, comes down. Brixey, now to Stewart, played there by Strange. Wood playing it high for Russell, and that ball deflected at the net. I believe it went off of Carson Gilbert and Brixey, and then deflected off them behind the defense to the open part of the floor. Russell with the kill. Tigers with the service as Dubois goes back. Reagan had a good run in game 3, and that one is right on the line in the corner. That's an ace. That's about as perfect a serve as you can have. That went right over Gilbert's head and laid right on that corner. Reagan tries it again. This time Gilbert backs up, puts it off the ceiling, and down. It's another ace for Dubois, 2 in a row. And Salem now with a 4-point lead here in game 4, 17 serving 13. Reagan tries it again. This time try to cut back on it. Puts it in the net. Point side out for the Lady Bears. Sydney Stewart back to serve. 14 serving 17. Comes to Nash. Plays it up. to Du Bois, back to Strange. Playing it deep, played by Crutchington to the net, pushed over. Emily Strange to Du Bois, to Fulton, tips it down, tipped, and played there by Crutchington. Paisley to Johnson to play it across, and out of bounds it goes in front of the Salem bench. Henley Johnson couldn't get that one to stay in, and Coach Christina Collins calls timeout. With the score, Salem 18, Willow Springs Bears 14. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball, KSMO Media.
This is Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance. As an independent agent, we shop many different companies, allowing us to find the best value for our clients. Town & Country Insurance has been serving South Central Missouri since 1963. We have offices in Salem, Rolla, Licking, and Mountain Grove, and would welcome an opportunity to show you what we can do for you. Stop by 400 West Scenic Rivers Boulevard, located inside the Town & Country Bank, or you can call our office at 729-6624.
Hope you're enjoying the game on KSMO Media this evening. Salem lost game 1, 25-16, then won game 2, 25-21. Won game 3, 26-24, and now lead game 4, 18-14. Want to thank the local for being a proud supporter of KSMO Media, and you can watch football games at the local on here, Salem football games on Friday nights. Just want to be out and about and enjoy a great meal and watch the game. The local has it on 4th Street downtown. Proud supporter of KSMO Media. Service comes to Stewart, comes down to Brixey, back to Stewart for the kill, and it was off the fingertips of Addison Fulton. It's a point for the Lady Bears. Addison got fingertips on it, but did not get on top of that, couldn't block it down. Caitlin Brixey with the serve, comes to Hahn. Back setting it for Fulton, playing it down the line, tipped there by Stewart, comes the middle to forward to Brixey, plays it across. Strange digs it out to Du Bois, the net for Fulton, and puts it down off the ceiling, kept alive though by the Bears, and put it in the net, and then Fulton fanned on it at the net. Addison jumped too high, and then when Crutchington kind of fanned on it, she was up in the air and the ball kind of hit her in the hands and then died at the net. Point for the Lady Bears. Here's Du Bois pushing it across. This time it goes out of bounds. So Tigers have watched a 4-point lead dissipate to 1. Had chances on all 3 of those points to get points themselves. It did not happen. Brixey service to Strange, to Du Bois, to the net for Hahn. Tipped up in the air by Crutchington to Stewart and bumped over. There's Strange for the Lady Tigers. To Du Bois for Hahn, for the kill. Pushed up in the air by Paisley Crutchington. Back to the net. Pushed over by Aspen Crutchington. Du Bois setting it for Fulton. She gets it in! Off the attempted block there of Aspen Crutchington and Zoe Holmes. Salem with a 2-point lead. 19 serving 17. Game 4. Maddie Flores back to serve. Plays it deep there to Holmes. Pushing it to the net and playing it too deep and out of bounds. The line judge couldn't see it. Looked, it was out of bounds because I saw it go out of bounds, but I don't know what they're going to call it here. That ball was a little deep. Coach Atkinson is asking for it to be called deep. It was just about 5 inches behind the blue line on the court. We have a great vantage point for that one, and definitely would not a point for the Bears. They're going to call it no play. Neither team gets the point. We'll do it again. Salem 19, Lady Bears 17. Flores to serve again. That service comes down, dug out by Stewart. Brixey to the net for Holmes. And Flores can't keep it alive. Tigers try, but they cannot. Maddie Flores went down, tried to elevate it, did not get it high enough for the Tigers to get it back. Point side out for the Lady Bears. 18 serving 19, game 4. Emma Grogan back to serve. That service comes to Nash. To Du Bois, getting it to Strange. It's dead. It is good. Deep in the corner. Emily got that one cross court. Down and good. Point for the Lady Tigers. 20 serving 18. Game 4. Salem with a 2-1 lead in this match. Wood's service comes down, played by Crutchington to the net. And off the net and in by Paisley Crutchington. Aspen got in the air. The first one was kind of a pass I didn't think would be good enough for Paisley, but she got off the net. Got it to fall. Point side out, Lady Bears. Aspen Crutchington, her service comes down. Played by Russell right to the net. An easy gimme. And Paisley Crutchington slams it home, and we are tied 20-20 here in game 4. Coach Atkinson calls timeout. We'll take a 30-second break and come back. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Terrell Complete Auto Care is a full-service auto repair center in Salem. They offer full-service oil changes as well as $2 discounts on Tuesdays for all ladies, and Wednesday is Senior Citizen Day. Plus, Terrell Complete Auto Care can take care of all your auto and diesel repair needs. They offer free pickup and delivery in town. James and Sheena and the staff of Terrell Complete Auto Care are proud to support the Salem Tigers.
Welcome back to Lady Tiger Volleyball. In case you were with us earlier, we had some internet problems. We were unable to get on the air right away. We will have the entire game back for you. Strange gets the kill in the left corner on a perfect set from Wood. So for those who tuned in earlier, in our normal time, we'd be bringing it. There was no internet service. We have recorded the game. We'll download the entire game after the fact. But right now we are live. Salem with a 21-20 lead, and this is game 4. They've won 2 out of 3. That's played by Flores. Over to Strange, played across, and a point called as Emily Strange just called for a double hit. Tied at 21. Willow Springs got game 1 in, 25-16. The Tigers have rebounded for wins of 25-21, 26-24. This one, 21-21. Johnson back to serve, comes across to Strange. Played there to Wood, back to Strange. Emily plays it across right to Crutchington. At the net, Crutchington pushing it deep. Flores to Wood, toward the net for the kill, and it's good! Russell gets it between Grogan and Aspen Crutchington. Point side out, Lady Tigers. Emily Strange, who's had a couple of key aces back in game 3. Serves this one, and it's tipped and kept alive. It's a caught ball called on Brixie. Nice save by the diving effort of Grogan, and Brixie called for a double hit or caught ball. Another serve, played back across. Strange to Wood, to Du Bois, playing it deep. Grogan keeps it alive there to Brixie, up high in the air, and bumped over by Stewart. There's Strange to Wood. The set at the net, tipped over and in! Off the hands of Crutchington. Addison Fulton knew she couldn't get on top, just used her leverage and pushed it back over the net. Game and match point for the Lady Tigers. As Strange serves it up, it's an ace! Emily Strange gets the ace, and the Lady Tigers of Salem upset the Lady Bears of Willow Springs in a 4-game match. Winning by scores of 25-21, 26-24, 25-21 after losing the first game, 25-16. They go to 2-15-2 on the year, and they'll be home to take on the Thayer Bobcats. Some mistakes, but good team play, good rallying, good rebounding from the Lady Tigers. They kind of were down and out a little bit in that second game, were able to battle back, got the win. And game 3, they were down. They battled back, got the win. And here in game 4, started out slow, but then came on. And we always mention errors, and a couple of mistakes made by the Lady Bears. And the Salem Tigers were able to take advantage of that and let it go to good advantage to them as they were able to continue that momentum, and they get the win. And I mentioned the KSCA win as well over the Lady Springs Bears, who came in with a winning record. We're going to take a 2-minute break and come back. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.
Duncan Family Chiropractic provides chiropractic care to everyone from newborn to elderly. Dr. Duncan treats wellness, sports injuries, chronic ear infections, pregnancy, and more. Ask Dr. Duncan about your full line of supplements, including Juice Plus and standard processed supplements, as well as pain relief, BioFreeze products.
If you have the audacity to believe a financial advisor should talk with you, not at you.
If you believe access to your financial advisor should be a right, not a privilege.
Join the nearly 7 million investors who think like you do. FaceTime and ThinkTime make a difference.
Join us.
Join us.
At Edward Jones, it's how we make sense of investing.
Every project is different, which is why Salem Truss uses modern engineering software to design, then construct quality trusses for your home, barn, or business. The size of the job doesn't matter, but the quality of the work does, which is why Salem Truss will deliver their trusses anywhere. Proud to support the Salem community, they're open Monday through Thursday from 7:30 to 4:30 and Friday from 7:30 until 11. For more information, call Salem Truss at 729-9276.
Southwest Baptist University campus in Salem provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Dent County and the surrounding areas. The classes at SBU Salem campus are taught in the afternoon and evenings, making a degree attainable for people who are in the workforce or can't afford to go off to get a degree. We offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, elementary education. For more information on the degrees and programs, please contact admissions counselor Chris Welch to schedule an appointment as a prospective or returning student.
Well, a happy crowd on Pink Out night as the Salem Tigers, after losing the first game of this match, 25-16, rallied for 3 straight wins, 25-21, 26-24, and 25-21. Tell you, the Tigers, Lady Tigers, kind of in that third game, it looked like they were running out of gas. They were really playing back on their heels defensively, and they got a couple of breaks and turned those breaks into momentum and was able to come back and beat the Bears 26-24. And, we mentioned that maybe early in the season, that may not have happened. But I want to say a couple of things in the game. We saw a couple of bad passes by Kylie Wood. Here's the neat thing about that. The Lady Tigers did not stop having Kylie set for them just because she had a couple of bad passes. And that's the confidence you got to have in your teammates. And Kylie put together a couple of great sets out there in the last few points here in this fourth game, but also throughout the game. So, yeah, you're going to have bad passing, and it's a little bit frustrating. And I know it had to be frustrating for Kylie because she had Emily Strange all set up and just had a bad pass. They do happen on both teams. But it was good to see that, you don't want your teammates to ever lose confidence in you. It was good that Kylie got back out there, made a couple of great passes. Reagan DuBois did the same thing. Had a little dink over the net. She tried to deflect it at a critical time and didn't fall and kind of put the Tigers in a little bit of a bind. You can kind of see the shoulders drop just a second. But then, it was good to see them rebound right away. And they came up with a good field of the serve, got the ball back, got that point back. And then you felt like they didn't collapse, and that was the neat thing about it. You have a tough record right now, 2-15-2. That is, not something you're really happy about. But the thing you got to be happy about is you're starting to see that improvement start to turn around. Willow Springs Bears come in with a winning record, and it's good to see our Tigers stick together, battle it out, and get this big SCA win over the Bears tonight. In this contest, Emily Strange had 9 aces in the 4 games, 9. And then we had also for the Lady Tigers, Olivia Parker. She had 7 aces in this match in all 4 games. Totaling it all up on this Pink Out night, it was Addison Fulton. She led the Tigers with 16 kills. Now that features block kills and also set kills. And then Emily Strange had 15 kills, either in the form of block kills or set kills. So the bigger girls are coming through, and that's the neat thing. Leah Russell ended up with 9 kills in the game as well. So you're starting to see that separation. Reagan DuBois did a great job against some key service aces late in the game of Game 4. She did the same thing in Game 3. So some key serves. When you get that ball over the net, you just never know what's going to happen. And then Strange finishes out with her 9th ace, a game-winning and match-winning ace here in Game 4 as the Salem Lady Tigers win it 3-1 and win the match here in this SCA contest over the Willow Springs Bears. So when you're watching volleyball, you can watch it, you get very frustrated, you can get down, and you just want to make sure that the girls rebound and keep that flow going. They got to work as a team. And it was great to see, especially later in Game 4 after a couple mistakes were made. Nobody pointed fingers. Nobody got down. They came right back and actually put together some very good sets and really recovered on a couple of balls nicely. Maddie Flores dug out a couple nice ones that were very, very difficult. Good to see. Like you said, everybody contributed, and that's how it should be for the team on volleyball. Both teams played well at times, and both teams made some mistakes at times. That's sports. That's what you go at. The team that makes the less mistakes is going to be usually the winner. And I think Ben always has the great one. The team that scores the most points is usually going to win. Or if you make the less mistakes, you're going to probably score the most points. Well, that might go hand in hand. But tonight, both teams played, I thought, a very exciting match all the way through. All 4 games were fairly close. Willow Springs did pull away in Game 1 late, but the Tigers battled back in Game 2. They were pretty much tied about 17-17 in Game 2, and Salem was able to outscore Willow the rest of the way. Game 3 was a seesaw game. I mentioned got off to a little bit slow start in Game 4. Salem was down 5-1, battled back, and wins it 25-21. So good job by Coach Deanna Atkinson and our Lady Tigers here on Pink Out Night to get the win over the Willow Springs Lady Bears. It's their first SCA win of the year. Second win, 2-15-2 for Salem on the year. I want to thank Zane and Ozark Overhead Door for our score bug that you see in the bottom of our screen throughout the entire video stream. We do thank them for that. We did not do a Copeland Stadium blanket giveaway because we were having internet issues to begin the game. So if you missed the first game or parts of the first game or didn't think we were streaming, well, it was the internet problem we were having, not that we weren't doing the game. The internet was not functioning in parts of Salem, and thus we could not stream. We apologize for that, but it really was nothing we could do about it. And once we were able to establish the internet connection, we were on as quickly as possible. So if you want to go back and see that, yes, we will upload the entire game. We don't have it there right now, but we will upload that entire game later on, and you will be able to see the entire match on our KSMO YouTube page later on tonight, and that'll be a wonderful thing to see. It's good to get a good win, SCA win, and here on Pink Out Night, a very special night for our Lady Tigers, and they really came through with an outstanding job, and they defeated an SCA school, which is always good to see. Get that SCA win, get on a roll, and maybe see what happens Thursday night when they host the Thayer Lady Bobcats. And we'll be here to bring that one to you, not only on KSMO Media, but also on KSMO Radio and FM and AM. We got the AM back on again after a lightning strike. So, again, we hope you'll join us for that one on Thursday. Lady Tigers, Lady Cats out of Thayer, the Bobcats. And so it should be a good SCA contest again Thursday night. Salem wins it tonight, 3-1. And we hope you enjoyed the contest. And again, remember, if you missed the first part, you want to see it later on, we will be uploading the recorded game on YouTube. It will be available later on. So we'll be able to go back and see that again. So we did not give a blanket away tonight because of the internet issues. We will be giving one away on Thursday night, and we will be giving you the keyword, etc. So be listening in for your chance to win it that night. We apologize again for the internet interruption early in the game. Nothing we can really do about it, but we do hope wish you have the patience and play with us so we can get that back on for you and give you an opportunity to enjoy the contest tonight. Salem wins it 3-1 on Pink Out Night. Hope you had a great evening. We hope you join us Thursday night. And don't forget, right here, KSMO Radio, Friday night, the Salem boys football Tigers will be having homecoming. It'll be against the Willow Springs Bears. That's the Friday night game. We'll get underway with Tiger Talk. Coach Neil Myers at about 6:45. And then we'll have the game for you 7 o'clock Friday night right here from the Bill Schuchart Stadium here at the Salem High School. For Ben, video controls, my name is Stan Stevens. Appreciate you being with us. Big win for our Lady Tigers over the Willow Springs Bears by a final score of 3-1. Again, those games totals were 25-16 Willow Springs in Game 1, 25-21 Salem in Game 2, 26-24 Salem in Game 3, 25-21 Salem in Game 4. Have a great Tuesday night. Good night from the high school gymnasium.
Thank you for watching this broadcast of Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Tonight's game was brought to you by K&H Auto Supply, Salem Memorial Hospital, Farm Bureau Insurance, Salem Memorial Clinic, Country Mart, The Bank of Salem, Napa, Munet Auto Supply, Townscreen LLC, Taxmasters, Town & Country Insurance, Southwest Baptist University, Carroll Complete Auto Care, Edward Jones, Duncan Family Chiropractic, State Farm Insurance, Salem Trust Manufacturing, Progressive Ozark Bank, Stephen Patterson, Attorney at Law, Ubbs Tire Center, Looking Glass Salon, New Life Auto, Tater's Sporting Good and Taxidermy, Melvin Motors and more, Southtown Furniture, Healthy Dent County, Mid-Ozark Animal Health Center Incorporated, United Country Salem Realty, The Local on 4th Street, Country Chic Boutique and Photography, and Ozark Overhead Door LLC. Thanks to those sponsors, we're able to bring you Salem Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media.